Hello, it's good to see you. Today we are going to take a look at some more of these matchbooks. I bought this great big lot of matchbooks on eBay. Now we already did a part 1 with roughly the first half of these matchbooks, but I decided I would save the second half and we would come back and look at them some more. So that first one was whispered. This one will not be whispered. Now, matchbooks aren't as common anymore as a source of advertising. But back, 30, 40, 50 years ago, it was very common because a lot more people back then smoked. So it was a really good way to kind of get the name of your business or your company out there for people. They like to have a pack of matches around, so just give them some free matches. People were always happy to have free matches. And at the same time, it put the name of your business right there in the palm of their hand and in their pocket. So it's a wonderful advertising tool. But I don't know. I guess some companies still do it. I don't know. But most of these matchbooks are older, so these are not recent things, I'm sure. But we're going to take a look at them. Now, I don't know if they're all different, but it does look like they are mostly different. Hopefully there won't be a lot of duplicates in here. So when I bought the matchbooks, they came in this big Ziploc bag here that you can fold and fill. That's this little zipper seal. So we're going to turn it like this actually. I'm going to open it up and we will start taking a look at these cute little matchbooks. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to show you what a matchbook looks like if you've never seen one, which I know there are some people out there who have never seen a book of matches before. I'm going to show you one. So here is one. This is a good example. Now most matchbooks that I come across are about the size of this one here, where it's a little over an inch wide and a little over an inch tall. So it's going to have this general shape to it, where you have this singular piece of paper. It's going to be thicker than just like a regular piece of notebook paper. It's like cardstock almost. And you will have maybe say the name of a company on it, like this here. I don't know how you say that. Viome Steel Company, 2229 Charles Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55114. And then, see, they have this surface too, so they could talk about their business a little bit here, maybe include a little catchphrase or something. But they tell you what kind of stuff they can produce, like steel sheets, aluminum, stainless steel, custom shearing, bars, and related products. And sometimes when you open it like this, there will be even more printed material on the inside of the matchbook. This one's just blank. So again, inside here, you've already seen the matches. Here they are. Now this is the part that you're going to strike right along here. It's going to cause them to fire up. But these are old. I don't know if these would even work. Now the tips of these matches can be different colors. Usually they're kind of a pinkish red color. These matches are blue. And usually they'll have a little thing printed on it like this where it tells you to close the cover before striking. Which means you want to take the cover, tuck it in there like that. So that way you don't run the risk of striking a match and then maybe accidentally getting the other matches, like igniting them. So it's a safety thing. Also, you're going to see a little staple. It's smaller than your standard size staple. It's like that right there. And you do have the surface here to strike the match against. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's back here. But it will usually be in one or the other. It's going to be here or here. So this is our first matchbook, and I imagine that most of them will be made basically like this one. Oh, look at this, the fun ships. You suppose this is Carnival? The fun ships. They don't even allow smoking on most cruises anymore. Oh, it is. Look at that. Carnival Cruise Lines. Biscayne Boulevard, Miami, Florida. And look, you can call for reservations. Looks like we only have four boats, 4 ships. Carnival, Festival, Mardi Gras, and Tropical. Only four. That's funny. Be safe, close cover before striking. And now when you open these up, you are going to see that in a lot of these, some of the matches are going to be missing because they have been pulled out. So when you're ready to use one, you're just going to grab it, pull it out, close the cover, of course, and then find the place where you strike them and strike them there. The fun ships. What is that, like their little logo or something? My kids and I went on a Carnival cruise. What was that, like 7 years ago? Oh, it's the best vacation I've ever had in my life. It was so wonderful. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. I finally did it back in 2018. Alright, so we have, looks like maybe some sort of restaurant. Genopolis on the grill. Now this matchbook is a little wider. You can see that. Let's take a look inside. Yep, you're going to get more matches in here. Genopolis says Farmington Hills. This is located, so there's one on Farmington Hills and one in Rochester Hills. Huh. And these matches are kind of white here, but we are missing some. Pretty neat. Then we have a location. This matchbook is almost the same size, slightly smaller. Cheyenne Mountain Conference Resort. And we have the striking surface here on the back. But again, of course, like the others, we have the one little staple there. Cheyenne Mountain. Ooh, most of these matches are gone. A property of International Conference Resorts of America Incorporated. So it's located in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And you can tell these are older because there's no website. There's no website information at all. I remember when websites started to appear in TV advertisements. I think the first one I ever saw was for Tide laundry detergent. I remember they had their little website down in the corner of the screen. I remember thinking that was novel because I hadn't seen it before that. This was quite a number of years ago. Yeah, it's very common now. Ooh, this one's pretty. I like this picture on the back. Sometimes with matchbooks, they'll have cute little designs on them like this. Now this matchbook cover is textured. Can you hear it? Sounds like I'm sawing down a tiny tree. Maryland Match Corp. Please close covers, strike on back. Canada's Avail Real Estate. Real estate, rentals, and property management. Vail, Colorado. Get that. So again, you can see some of the matches are missing. For sale, exclusive selection of condominiums for your personal use and rental. Residential, commercial, lodge, motel, and condominium sites available. That's what it says back there. Realtor. Do you think Realtor, do you think they still hand out matchbooks? Probably not. I would imagine they don't. But this one's cute though. I like the little picture on it. I think the picture's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's beer. Coors, America's fine light beer. Brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water. Coors. Now here you can see it's kind of like the color of most pencil erasers. It has that pinkish reddish color to it. Seems like most matches kind of look like that. You can see some little marks here where people have they struck. They rub the match right here. It almost feels like an emery board, like a nail file. I think it's kind of the same sort of material. But yeah, Coors. Pretty cool. Then we saw one kind of like this. It might have been exactly like this when we looked at the first half of these stamps. Or stamps. I saw the word stamps. Matchbooks. John F. Kennedy. You could get 1,000 stamps for only $2.95. Do you know how much a forever stamp is right now? I bought stamps recently. That's how I know. I think they're 74 cents a piece now for one freaking stamp. I know because I mailed out the invitations to our family reunion, which is coming up, and I had to buy a whole bunch of. I had sent out over 120 invitations. Like, oh my god, why are stamps so much? Anyway, but these stamps, I don't know what kind of stamps these are, but it says they're guaranteed worth over $30 at standard catalog prices. Yours only $2.95. So it's going to be 1,000 worldwide stamps. So it's not like all a stamp like that. And here's your little order form where you can order your stamps. Get all your different stamps. I agree to look at other unusual stamp offers on free examination from which I can buy any or none, return balance, cancel service anytime. And then we have these little matches here. And on this matchbook, you strike it on the back. Did you know, according to this matchbook, you could live the good life and be paid for it in a motel career? Have you considered pursuing a motel career? You can get a free booklet. See inside. Train for a big career, not just a career, man. You can have a big career in motel management. Oh, listen to this. The growing hospitality field needs 25,000 new executives each year. That's why the American Hotel and Motel Association's own educational institute has authorized LaSalle to train you at home. Exciting opportunity. Many experienced execs earn $10,000 to $15,000 and more. See free booklet offer inside. You could have a motel career. All you have to do is fill this out, send it into the LaSalle Extension University. Become a motel hotel executive. Ooh-wee. I'm not making fun. It could be a really good deal. And there's nothing wrong with checking out new things. Nothing wrong with it at all. The Jolly Roger. We have a thing here from the Jolly Roger restaurants, established 1948. I've heard of these, but I don't think I've ever been to one. California and Hawaii. From humble beginnings in 1948, the Jolly Roger restaurants have grown to become a tradition for 3 generations of families in California and Hawaii. Today's bright, vibrant Jolly Rogers present a fresh, contemporary menu and atmosphere, plus a genuine commitment to excellence that makes dining with us a pleasure. Visit after visit. Thanks for helping us grow. I like the green and I like the little font here. That's very festive. And we have almost all of our matches. It looks like only maybe one or two are missing. Lunch, dinner, cocktails, even breakfast. So they have their California locations and their Hawaii locations printed on the inside of the matchbook. That's spiffy. We have two stuck together. Is this stamps again? What is this? Gosh, this one's very flat. We only have 4 or 5 matches left. Save time and trouble. Write well deluxe name labels. Oh, you can order name labels. Shown actual size. For only $1.25, you get 300 labels in sparkling plastic box. Post free and guaranteed. Wow. That's a deal. There's your little order form there to order them from Wrightwell Company. Yeah, we're almost out of matches. You can really see that this has been used quite a bit. And sometimes that little staple will be rusty from where it's gotten wet, I guess. I don't know, but sometimes it's rusty. Metro Winchester Public Shooting Center. It's a gun club. Winchester. Where is this located? Open year-round. Got a phone number. Oh, we have a map. Do you know what a map looks like? There's your map. There's the shooting center. It gives you the streets and everything. Oh, that print is impossibly tiny. Shows the roads here. These matches are green. Look at that. It's very festive. I think that's the first time we've seen green matches. Bob Evans Restaurants. Welcome to Bob Evans. I feel like if any of these companies still would give you a matchbook, it would be Bob Evans. I don't know why. I can just see somebody there handing you one of these with your change. I don't know why. I just feel like they would. They have nothing inside. Little matches. Doesn't look like one of them was used. Bob Evans Restaurants. Man, they've been around a long time. Then we have, oh, you can be an accountant. And it looks like you get a plane if you're an accountant. Oh, you must be really important. There's a plane in the background. Today's accountant earns top pay. Train at home in your spare time. There's a free offer with a coupon inside from LaSalle Extension University, a correspondence institution. Be a professional accountant, both free. You can get 2 books for free if you use the coupon inside. Right there. Free booklet plus free sample lesson. Little red matches. Strike there. Neat. Lots of correspondence courses on these things. Ooh, Marriott. The Marriott Hotels and Resorts. We do it right. Yeah, hotels and motels were really big on giving out matchbooks with their information on it. Oh yeah, my dad was a very heavy smoker for almost my entire childhood. And he always had matchbooks around from all different companies and places. So you can call and make reservations at any Marriott hotel. One match is missing. And I notice if you have just a few missing, they're almost always missing from right here. Not over here. People start on the right. I guess if you were left-handed, maybe you would start over here. But since more people are right-handed, I think they just start over here. That's my theory, anyway. Ooh, IGA. IGA Grocery Stores. America's foremost group of independently owned food stores. IGA, now they've been around a long time. Look at this, it's the Wonder Cup. The all-in-one measuring invention. There's an offer inside. If you're interested, you can come in here and you can order a Wonder Cup. The Wonder Cup is $1. So yeah, I guess that covers shipping and everything. You can order all you want. You write in how many you want, and you put in your money. You put your name and address, and you send it to this address here, the IGA Wonder Cup, and we have an address in Chicago. Boy, somebody got rough with these matches. Look, they just snatched them. Look at that one. They really ripped them up. Good golly. They were harsh on those matches. IGA is still around. They are. Ooh, this matchbook is cute. Look at this. It's like playing cards. You know who made this? You know who this is from? Believe it or not, Hallmark. This is a Hallmark matchbook. What's inside? Nothing? Are you serious? Nothing. Just a little bitty Hallmark thing down here. And these designs on the matchbook. That's interesting. One match is missing. Just one. I've never seen a Hallmark matchbook before, but it is. It's like the back of a little tiny greeting card. That's neat. Man on Moon postage stamps. Man on the Moon, spectacular collection of genuine first Men on the Moon postage stamps. Nice. Dramatic stamps from Dominica, Grenada, Qatar, Togo, etc., plus a collection of fantastic outer space postage stamps. Neat. Free, only with coupon inside. And here we go. And usually there will be a little place where you can fill it out, and they will give you the address to mail it to get whatever it is they're selling. You also want to include 10 cents for mailing on top of the regular price. Actually, well, there is no price, is it? No, it's free. You just have to give them 10 cents for mailing. I guess you just put a dime in there. Little red matches. These are gone from here. Little Man on the Moon stamps. How about that? Then we have this is a cool picture. Look at that. I like it. The Sandy Cruise Cocktail Lounge. Sandy Cruise Cocktail Lounge dancing. Ketchikan, Alaska. Did I say that right? I've never heard of that. Ketchikan? Ketchikan? Ketchikan, Alaska. Ketchikan? I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. Closed cover for safety. Nothing inside. These look like they're burnt. They're kind of dark. I like that. Ooh, ladies invited. Oh yeah. You know, I bet that's a fun place, or it was. It's probably not even in existence anymore, but it might be. I don't know. Sandy Cruise Cocktail Lounge with dancing. Cool. What else? Here's another Metro Winchester. So we do have a duplicate there. That's okay. Well, here's a big one. Get this one. This one even has a picture, a photograph on the front with a phone number. See the picture? This is the Golden Plate Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Tavern, located at 1053 Pembroke Street East in Pembroke, Ontario. So we have some Canadian matches. Closed cover, and they have it in English and French. Pretty cool. It's from the Eddie Match Company Limited in Pembroke, Ontario. It has it in English and French. Has a comment up there. Now these matches are sort of a greenish color, like a pale green, like a pastel green. And yeah, some are missing from over here and here. Maybe this person was ambidextrous. I don't know. But yeah, there's a picture of the place. It kind of looks like White Castle. Am I crazy, or does that look like a White Castle? It's not, though. It's the Golden Plate Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Tavern. Interesting. And what is this? Oh, is it a little trolley car? Am I blind? Is that a trolley car? Oh no, what does this say? Alright, what does this say? 1926. Blackpool Corporation, England. Double-decker tram number 144. Built in companies, shops. 33 feet 10 inches long. Sent to the U.S. in 1955. Now at Seashore Trolley Museum, Kennebunk, Maine. There's a trolley museum? Well, there was at some point in Kennebunk, Maine. Trolley car memories. That's a cute picture. Big old surface there. Oh, we have these pretty red matches. Look at that. And the inside is just blank. What am I going to do with all these matches? I don't know. I have no idea. I gotta go down to South Carolina and get me some fireworks. I got plenty to light them off with. Not that I would ever go down there to get fireworks. I would never do that. No. We don't do that up here because our fireworks suck and theirs are so much better. What does this say? Help yourself. Help yourself. Okay, well this is for pregnancy testing, birth control, counseling, and checkups, low-cost services. Call your neighborhood family planning agency today. And it looks like we have a number for one here at, oh, you can call collect. That says collect. I thought it said college at first, but because the staple kind of covers it up, I think it says collect. So you can call collect to get information if that's long distance for you. I guess you young people don't know about call and collect. That's where the person on the other end of the line has to pay for that call. But they're willing to pay for your call if you want to call them for information. Now these, we have some matches missing there. They're kind of a grayish, bluish, greenish color. Help yourself. Oh, this one's interesting. Look at the picture on this one. A little flying contraption. What in the world? Oh, here's another one. Little flying contraptions. Boy, that is something. And that's literally it. They're not advertising anything. It's just, there you go. Ooh, look at these. These matches are pretty. They're midnight blue, which is my favorite color. Look at that. Oh, there's no advertising in here. Okay, that wins the prize for the coolest matchbook out of here that I've found so far. This is my new favorite. There was another one that I liked in the first half, but I think I like this one better. This is just neat. What in the world? Oh, this one's colorful. Look at this one. Golly Pete, that's colorful. Sagittarius. So you can get matchbooks for your astrological sign. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. He'll travel the world, all corners of Earth. He lives life's adventure for all that it's worth. I like the colors. That's pretty cool. Little purple matches. Interesting. Now, I've never heard of this. Rax Restaurants? What the heck is that? Never heard of Rax Restaurants. And they don't tell me anything. A lot of these are blank. Have you ever heard of Rax Restaurants? R-A-X? We only have a few matches missing, and they're white up here. Now, they're all going to have the same stuff up here, but they can dye at different colors. And this is the surface that you're going to strike on this part here. I have never heard of that. I don't know where that is. Rax Restaurants. Ooh, look at this one. This one's textured. Crystal Cave, Spring Valley, Wisconsin. Yeah, it has a definite texture to it. You can kind of see it. Ooh. For an exciting outing, visit gorgeous Crystal Cave stalactite room. And they have a phone number up there. This whole outer surface is textured. Oh, and then we have information about Crystal Cave, which is open year-round. So you can go whenever you want. See all kinds of cool stuff in Spring Valley, Wisconsin. Crystal Cave. I love stuff like that. If I was in the area, I'd go check it out. But I'm nowhere near Wisconsin. Now, I did live really close to Wisconsin for about a year, but that was a long time ago. Here we have the Battlefield Family Restaurant, also known as my annual family reunion. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Somebody always has a beef with somebody. Not that it comes up at the reunion, but you're aware of it. Somebody doesn't come because somebody else is going to be there and they're mad or whatever. It's like, grow up. Oh my God, y'all. Be so childish. Anyway, this is located in New Market, Virginia. Fine food, reasonable prices, friendly service. Well, I'd love to find a place like that. To have all three of those things. There are restaurants around here that will have one or two of these, but not all three. If I could find all three, I'd be happy. Little white match heads here. Battlefield Family Restaurant. Ooh, this one's reflective. Look at how metallic that looks. It's so shiny. Golly. What is it? The University Club. And a phone number. The University Club of St. Paul. Minnesota? St. Paul, Minnesota? Neat. So we have a bunch of matches missing from here. Nothing on the inside, but it's very shiny. Look how shiny that is. Most of them aren't like that. You think they paid extra for that? I bet they did. We have a TV station with, like, the Oregon Trail. No. WGAL TV Channel 8. Well, that's east of the Mississippi. WGAL Channel 8, your color station. So it would have been NBC, the Peacock. And this must have been around the time when, you know, everything wasn't in black and white anymore. Channel 8. Isn't it, if it's to the east of the Mississippi, it starts with a W, and if it's to the west, it starts with a K? Am I wrong about that? Or am I don't know, I'm thinking that's the way it is, but we have, yeah, look at that. Always try Channel 8 first. WGAL TV, and we only have 4 matches left in here. Then they died of dysentery. Oh my gosh, okay. I think we saw this one last time. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a duplicate of one that we saw in the first half. The First Federal Savings and Loan, located in Hagerstown, Maryland. Insured savings, high dividends, monthly payment, home mortgage loans. Yeah, it tells you what all you can do. Improvement loans, Christmas clubs, investment accounts, all kinds of stuff. Little reddish matches. Yeah, I think we saw one of these before. Or it was one similar to it. Stamp freaks. You stamp freak. You dirty stamp freak. Ooh, this is actually cool. Check out this cover. Look at that cover. That's cool. Dang, that's cool. It looks like something somebody sent in a post secret or something. And they have their little secret written on it. I don't know, it just looks like that. Stamp freaks. To introduce you to the world's largest stamp something. It's the print is sketchy. America's favorite hobby for spectacular something something. You get 115 different genuine postage stamps. Fantastic collection of other stamp freaks. Giants, midgets, masked designs, peculiar shapes from strange remote corners of the world. Aden, looks like ADN, I may be reading that wrong too, Zanzibar. Giant collection of all different stamps from other exciting parts of the globe. Collector's Guide, big bargain catalog. So you just use the coupon inside. Get your valuable stamp freaks. All you have to do is enclose 10 cents for postage and handling. H.E. Harris and Company, they're the stamp freaks. Get your stamp freaks. I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. Like it. You can finish high school in your spare time at home. We have a booklet for that to get your high school diploma, completion in months, approved, recognized, previous credits allowed from the Academy of Home Study. This matchbook is very worn. It's like it rode around in somebody's pocket. And here you fill out the thing to get your stuff to finish your high school diploma. Missing a few little stamps. Or, dang it, matches, not stamps. These things are starting to make me think about stamps. Ooh, look at this skinny little matchbook. Ooh, very classy. Kona Surf Inter-Island Resorts. Look at this skinny little matchbook. It's like half of one. Yeah, basically it's like half. Inter-Island Resorts. It's from Hawaii. Pretty cool. That is cool. That's very cute. Ooh, this one's pretty. It looks like it should be textured, but it isn't. That's a nice picture. That's a glacier. Tells you all about this glacier. The glacier lies across the Continental Divide in northwestern Montana. The park comprises nearly 1,600 square miles of almost unbelievable beauty, with lofty peaks and sheer ridges, foaming waterfalls and gleaming lakes, green forests and tranquil valleys, and meadows of alpine flowers. The main season is from June 15th to September 10th, but the park is open from May 15th to October 15th. Glacier Park. That's beautiful. And nothing in there, just some matches. That's pretty cool. Tells you all about it back here on the back. Move up. We have another matchbook trying to convince us to be an accountant. Be an accountant. Free offer inside. Get the facts free. Send the coupon and ICS will send you a demonstration lesson, career brochure packed with useful information. No obligation of any kind. Send for yours today. Here's a little order form. You can be an accountant. Well, you get to be other stuff too. You don't have to be an accountant. I'm interested in one or more of these programs. Motel management, business management, computer programming, high school diploma, TV servicing, electrician, engineering, drafting, auto mechanics, air conditioner and refrigeration, electronics technician, interior decorating. You could pursue all kinds of careers with these people. Wow. And then we have these matches from Jose's. I thought it said Jesse. I do have my glasses on, but I can't read for some reason. Great Mexican food, superb margaritas. And then on the front, we have Fletcher's. Lord Fletcher's on the lake. So we have several restaurants. We have B. Flanagan's, Spring Park, Minnesota. These are all in Spring Park, Minnesota. Jose's, refried beanery. Lord Fletcher's on the lake. Prochna on Main. That's in Minneapolis. Four Paws in St. Paul, and D.B. Searles in St. Cloud. Well, they're just advertising everybody. Pub, harbor room, and a wharf. Sounds like the place you go to get a parrot for some reason. I don't know. Just imagine walking out of there with a parrot. Maybe a peg leg. Dropouts. Dropouts. Hey, finish high school. I feel attacked. If you don't have a high school diploma, we can't use you. See, this poor guy's trying to get a job. If you don't have a high school diploma, we can't use you. Well, I don't want to be used. That's what your employer's going to do. They're going to use you, basically. But they're telling you you need to get off your slack ass and get your diploma. And you can get one from Wayne School with this free high school booklet. You can learn all about it. Or you can just keep smoking. Somebody pulled out some matches and did not send this in. So I guess they just decided to not worry about it. And then we have Canteen. Complete food and vending service. Thank you. And we have 5 matches left and nothing on the inside. Don't know where they're located. It doesn't say. We have 3 books left. Look at this one. It's a little bit wider. F and M. Don't you wonder why all banks are not like F and M? All the time. I think about it all the time, y'all. Farmers and Merchants Bank of Hagerstown. 6 convenient offices to serve you. How about that? And we have these pretty blue matches in here that are kind of stuck together. F&M Bank. So yeah, banks like to organize or like to advertise with Matchbooks too. Learn electronics with CIE. Create a new career, win a promotion, start your own business, move up to a brand new lifestyle. Look at her. Glad you got off your slack ass. And he's like, yeah, I know. It took me long enough. You're about to kick me out. I had to do it. So you can send for CIE's 2 free books and discover electronics career opportunities, government FCC license information, career training without classroom attendance, wide selection of career courses, basic, intermediate, and college level. So you're just going to fill this whole thing out and get your free stuff. It's approved under the GI Bill as well. Lots of correspondence courses on these little matchbooks. Oh look, it's 7-Up. We have 7-Up matches. I have not seen 7-Up matches, but nothing does it like 7-Up. And that's all they had to say. That was it. Nothing does it like 7-Up. And we have some matches to prove it. So if you like matches and 7-Up, I got the thing for you right there. And our last matchbook looks like it has a goat on it, a little blue goat, and another little blue goat. Well, I'm intrigued. I don't know what that is. What is that? You're gonna leave me hanging like that? I don't know what these are. It's the devil, Bobby. No, I don't know what the hell this is. We just have a goat. That cannot, that's my last, that was anticlimactic. I have a goat, close cover before striking match. Well, anyway, look at that. We have a goat. And that's all my matches. Well, which one did you like the best? We have a lot to choose from. All these correspondence courses. IGA. I like that one. The Sandy Cruise Cocktail Lounge. That one's pretty cool. The Hallmark one is neat. Oh, I like the little trolley car too. Metro Winchester. I have two of those. Man on the Moon. The Carnival one is cool. I like the Stamp Freaks. That one's pretty cool. I do like that. Bob Evans. Got the little skinny matches. Stamps. Oh my gosh, we have so much here. Crystal Cave. Rax Restaurants. Channel 8. Glacier Park. We have so many. Wow. But yeah, I think my favorite one from this group is this one. The little flying machines. That one's very cool. I like that one a lot. Which one do you like? I mean, I like all of them, but this one, I just think this one's extra cool. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see all these fun little matchbooks today. And I apologize if I keep calling them stamps. They keep telling me to get stamps. That's got me thinking about stamps. And thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a great day. And I will see you again really soon.